less than 50 available. Okay, so how about the animated Halloween 26-inch witch? $39.95. Now I feel like we're kind of bumping it up because this guy is really like pretty cool and pretty scary. Alexandra's going to give us all the details, but it weighs about 3 pounds. Animated witch decoration, an AC adapter and instructions. I've got 3 flex payment for this visit only, $13.32, and we've got look at this. Okay, she's moving. That just creeped me out. Did you see that?
Well, 26 inches tall, beautifully decorated in her stunning costume. You see the fiber optic light illuminating her throughout, and the fact that she has movement. Her arms and her head are opening and closing. So if it's been a while since you've had that beautiful witch addition to your collection, or maybe the one that you had is a little tattered.
I don't know if I'd use the word beautiful.
Well,
I would say...
I'm in love with her. I think she's beautiful. I think she's beautiful.
I don't even know if she's scary. She seems kind of like a friendly grandma who's dressed up for the kid. You know what I mean?
She's
figured
not terrifying.
Out.
You know what it is?
What?
She has 2 teeth.
She has 2.
She's down to 2
teeth.
Now, if she had a mouthful of teeth, she'd be, you know, stunning. But, you know, she has 2. But look at the detail. Look at the fiber optics that's on the top of her hat. Her hair is
kind of green.
Her hair is a little bit green. She has some lipstick. She has her mole, beautiful face. The costume is stunning.
There's so much intricate detail.
So much detail.
Oh, her little pants are coming off.
The lace on the dress. Oh, that's the cutest. I think
we need to put her little bloomers down. We have a little bloomers up there.
The lace has spider webs, so it's like a webbed lace on top of an orange satin bodice. You have all of this beautiful organza shredded skirt, and you can see her satin striped tights and her velvet shoes. I always like to turn her around so that you can see she's beautifully decorated all the way around. And look at the little bloomers, so you can see her little tushy right there in her little orange bloomers, all the way finished, complete, the hat, the detail. Again, that organza, isn't that, I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful.
You know, and you would see something like this in a specialty store for, you know, $60, $70, and you'd say, oh gosh, I wish I'd love to have that. But what I love is we're doing clearance. You're gonna get it home for this Halloween. We're not doing clearance on November 15th after Halloween's over. You're getting it home for this Halloween. Alexandra only has this show, which we have got about 20 minutes left, and then another show at 7 a.m. and that's it. We don't have a lot of product left, but we're doing a clearance, 2 shows, that's it. And we're gonna send it right out to your house 3 to 7 business days. But we've cut the price down on this particular guy, $13.32 to get home your favorite witch. $5 shipping and handling for anywhere in the country, and the 3 flex pay on this expires at the end of the day at midnight. So there's 1,100 of these for the day. If they have 2 left at the end of the day, it's not gonna have the special. So the special's for today only, and I'm assuming that they'll all sell out, but if they don't, $20 off in the 3 flex pay is this visit only, which is only this show, and then you have a show at 7 a.m.
Every year, we love to present you a witch, whether it's a set of 2 that sit down on the shelf. We wanted one this year that really had some presence. 26 inches tall. She comes on the beautiful black base. You can see all of that detail, the velvet shoes, her beautiful broom with the little spider. He's a little sequined, very glittered spider on top of her broom. The movement, the fiber optic that's included on her costume, so she illuminates. So if this is on your dining room table, or in a curio case.
I would love it in the window.
In the window is a great idea, Helen. That's a great idea. So when the little
trick-or-treaters come to the house and they see the witch moving, and the movement catches attention. It looks like the doll has come alive. And then you also see the fiber optics. I wonder if we lower the lights, if the fiber optics will show up on camera. I'm not quite sure if they will, but on the end of her hat, there's fiber optics. And then in her little collar, there's fiber optics. So there's a little light. So when it's dark out, you're gonna be able to see that. But you know, here's the fiber. Oh, you can see it right there in the shot. At the end, you see the little star, the little fiber optics at the end. You see how they're changing color? They're going from like a blue, they went to like a yellow, yellow, and now they're white. You see how they're changing colors?
Maybe with the back of my hand.
Yeah, the back of your hand. Yeah, right.
Here's a little contrast. You can see. There you go.
Thank you for being a team player.
There you go. Anything I can do. Can you see?
And the green.
There you go.
Oh,
That's a shot.
that.
You can see the changing fiber optic color. There we go.
I love
Isn't that
that.
nice? But to me, it's the detail, because this looks like a very expensive purchase, because when you're looking at how beautifully she's adorned, all of the detail in her dress, this is a collector's item. You'll have this year after year. Maybe witch is something that you collect, you know, whether it's bats or pumpkins or whatever it is, but if you love witches, this is for you.
Okay, we are bringing the lights down because I want you to see the fiber optics, what, you know, kind of how it's gonna look in your window. You see the fiber optics around her collar, and you see them kind of shooting out of her hat. And it's like that little extra detail, and you also see that the fiber optics outside of her hat.
You see, look, the spray on her dress.
Spray on her dress too. I didn't even notice that, so you gotta have the lights out to see that.
All over. So when you walk into your dining room, if you have her on the dining room table, if you have her in the living room on an end table or on the mantle, you will not miss her. And she's not so scary. I think she's very sweet and a collector's item. You'll have this for years.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's a great shot. Look at, you can see the light changing colors from a green to a blue. And you're thinking about this, look at all you're getting for $39.95. You're gonna get it home for this Halloween and every Halloween after. You know what I like? It almost looks like the little witches give me a little hug. You know what I mean? It's like a little hug from a creepy lady.
Come to me.
Don't talk to strangers except this one. You know?
And if you can do twins, then you have twins. You want to do a set of two.
Okay, and $13.32 to get home. Now, these are like animatronic. They're moving. They light up. The costume detail is phenomenal. Her hair is green. It's set in kind of a fun curly style. I like her stockings. It reminds me of that famous movie where the witch, all you see is the stockings and then the shoe.
Coming out from under the house?
Very iconic witch hosiery, very iconic witch hosiery. And, you know, there's so much that you're getting here for $39.95. And again, the shipping and handling is just $5, 3 flex pay of $13.32, and that's just for this visit. So this is a clearance show, and by the way, these are also going very quickly. We have less than 1,000 of them left, and they're supposed to be in the 7 o'clock show too, but we're gonna talk about them for like 2 more minutes. I think that the costumes are also, I mean, you've got the overlay of the lace, and then you also have, you know, kind of this beautiful sparkle here, up and down. What's gone? Oh, thank you for your calls and orders. The little ghosts are now sold out. So we've sold out the inflatables, we sold out the ghosts. That's why we're doing this hour of clearance, because we don't have a lot. We just don't have a lot, and so we're doing the clearance hour early. I think actually our Halloween decor was even more popular this year because of the trend of decorating more for Halloween. That's why we don't even have enough to do, you know, like more shows than just an hour of clearance that we're doing now. So I think the witch is one of the best deals because of the animatronic, and you've got all the details in the costumes.
Animatronic, it sounds so sophisticated.
Yeah,
animatronic.
Well,
I'm thinking, you know, she moves. You plug her in, she has an adapter. Here's her adapter, a nice 6-foot adapter cord. So I always like when the lead cord, if it is going to have an adapter, that's a nice long lead cord. And then all you do is you plug her in right here.
In the back.
And it says on off. Just turn her on and she's good to go. Doesn't work with a timer. It's very simple.
No
You'll
batteries.
just place her, no batteries.
And
you plug
know
her in,
what?
she's good to go.
I got another tip. So when you get her home, save the box she comes in so that after Halloween, she goes right back in her little box for next year. So that's always a good idea, not to throw away the box she comes in, because that's gonna be that perfect little storage case for her for the next year.
If you're at war with your sister or sister-in-law, feel free to mail her one as well. Highly recommend. She'll get the message.
Are you trying to tell us something personal?